Hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Kind of like a circus, but not really Barnum and Bailey style. Kind of Hope This Works style. We are wearing hats. Well,
they're not hats.
Not really hats. They're things that are on our head that a subscriber sent us.
They're bowl cozies.
They're soup bowl cozies.
Can cozies, yes.
And they're awesome.
And we thought it'd be a laugh to start the video with them on our heads. Poor Nora. Really didn't like having those on her ears.
Not very compliant.
No. We received those from one of our subscribers the other day with a very nice letter. She's a sweet lady that I've talked to a couple times privately. Some gifts that she wanted to send us because we make her smile. She thanked us for that. She'd been battling a case of depression, and us making her smile helps.
It helps us too.
Right, it does. So we love you too. You know who you are. We hope that made you laugh. That was the point. And I think it's important to talk about it. Depression. It happens.
Yep.
Everybody has something going on, you know. Don't just sit in silence and suffer. Talk to somebody, you know, find some help. There's such a stigma about depression and other mental, things. This is an opportunity to say something about it. If, you guys, you know me. If there's somebody out there suffering, I maybe not be able to help you, but I'm always an ear to listen.
We all are.
Yeah.
So that is our shout out to you folks as subscribers and followers and family of ours. Thank you so much for supporting us as we're supporting you. Now,
yes, onward.
We had a question of the week last week.
We did. It was a good question.
And guess what? All of the participants win a prize. Everybody. Not like some silly 8th place trophy, but a tangible, a physical prize. Something I made.
Right. What was the question last week?
How old is Dave?
And where did he live?
Hey. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Thanks for sitting down this week.
Better come up to the front, Dave.
You can come up to the front, Dave, so you don't leave when we reveal the answer.
Yeah, poor Dave. He's a good sport, Dave.
How old was Dave, and where does Dave live?
Right. And the prize, you handmade all of these.
I handmade all of the prizes.
For all of the people who answered that question.
Yes, all of the participants.
Right, wrong, indifferent?
Yes.
Okay, you going to talk about that now or later?
Well...
And do the prize after? Yes.
I don't like to do the prize after.
He likes to tease. Okay. So, and then my question last week was, do you have any questions for us? So we'll do those at the end of it too. Okay?
Sure.
All together? All right.
Sure.
So let's do our update.
Right on.
Bye. That was fast. She didn't like having things on her ears. Okay. As an update, the smoking cessation battle continues. Baby steps, right? I have quite consistently been under a half a pack a day, which is, for me, quite a lot.
Super duper awesome.
Super huge difference from before. So my thought on that this week is to only keep a half a pack with me. If I can do less than that, that's great.
Right.
But not even, keep an empty, keep a half with me, around and put the others away.
Right.
So I can't get to it, right? And that means, you're not carrying around a full pack.
Right.
So, baby steps, making progress. And not just that, but other things too, progressing other ways.
We have what's in the box.
I know, we have a what's in the box. I know. Yes. Making some progress in all kinds of ways here. Yep. All right, so let's do the what's in the box.
You want to do what's in the box?
I want to do what's in the box.
Well, we teased them last week with something that we purchased.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That thing.
And we did receive the thing.
There's a big box in my kitchen.
Yep. And we're shooting that video after we shoot this video.
That should be out on Tuesday?
Probably Tuesday. Yep.
Okay, so the thing will be unveiled. I'm excited.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Yes. Okay, so that's that. That's the thing.
But if you all want to see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Let's see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Somebody sent this to us her. But it was because I became friends with this said person, and he's been incredibly generous and an awesome friend. And he gave Billy Joe something. Because he wants to see more making sawdust videos. So he bought something for Billy Joe. It's just kind of funny.
It is kind of funny because he really kind of got it for you.
Yeah.
It's for me.
It's for her.
But it's for Kevin. Because, you know, you can tell him who it's from.
Of course, my buddy Sam.
Right on, okay. And Sam is a very generous individual. Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate this. It
We
does
both do.
actually get Kevin off the hook.
Gets me off the hook a little
A little
bit.
bit. It's, I can get it out. Open. Open, more open.
There you go.
We're in the struggle bus here. There we go. There we are. Oh, okay, where that?
One of those
Wee, I got it. That's
Chinese
right.
finger puzzles or
That was
something.
fun. That is wee. There's parts. Okay. So it comes with a remote. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
And this is a dun 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 dun. Y'all know what that is?
It's tripod.
It's a tripod. Now, thing of it is that Kevin is very
Handy.
well, that too.
Okay.
I was gonna say something else. You are handy, yeah.
Busy?
Oh, that too. Very busy. Encouraging. That was the word I was gonna use. You know, he enjoys the fact that I also make videos, or have. I would like to do more. I mean, I enjoy the aspect of connecting this way.
Sure.
So this is a tripod, so I can whip it out and make videos wherever I'm at in the kitchen. I don't have to have Kevin show up with his ginormous tripod that he uses.
Yep.
I can do it on my own, make my own videos. So conversations with Billy Joe or whatever. He is actually very helpful, this one, too. When I am making my videos, there's directions, use them.
No.
No. Okay, then. So it gets Kevin off the hook, but he was talking about, or had been going to make a couple of, what you call them?
Well, a camera arm mount. It's like an articulated arm mount. Because I hate spending money. Drives me bananas.
Right.
And Billy Joe needed a small footprint tripod for
Can use in the
her
kitchen.
smartphone. But it also extends for a full-size tall tripod too, but very lightweight.
Wow.
Bluetooth controller so she can
Cool.
turn on her phone, push record, all that. Sam's awesome.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Got Kevin off the hook.
That
That's
way-
mine. Oh boy. It's my first tripod.
I
Let me see what the card said.
had to make mine.
You gotta make yours, yes. But it gets you off the hook. And is that what he said on that?
Something like that.
Let me see it. This is playing my get Kevin off the hook card. Yep. And he's looking forward to me getting into the content game. Thank you so much, Sam. I do appreciate that. That is very sweet. You are totally generous. So that's our what's in the box, and that is a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. I could have used that this morning.
Doing what?
Well, I was using your tripod.
Oh, what video did you make?
I made an update to my 90-day smoothie video,
Okay.
which took me all week to edit the 90-day smoothie video.
Which is actually uploaded right now. You can see it.
Now,
I mean, well, it's Saturday right now.
as we speak, it's
As
up.
soon as we stop recording this video,
Yes.
I'm pushing public on that video.
Woo.
So very proud of Billy Joe making her own video. She
Yep.
really did an awesome job editing. Pretty much solo. There was some technical aspects she asked me about.
You know, I mean, I had to download the software that you use because you like the KineMaster,
Right.
which is fine. Better than Vlogit. Vlogit got a little twitchy.
Yep.
Took me all week to edit it,
Yep.
but I got her done. The hard parts really for me were in the very beginning. You have all this footage, right? And you gotta chop it up and you make it look right. And you take out all the ums and the icks and the bad faces and stuff, right? And then there's this story that I want to tell. And getting the words right for me was really, really tough. I could be working on that for the rest of our lives if I, didn't feel the need to just get it done and put it out there. It is what it is, and it's okay. It's okay. So,
Absolutely.
Yay! I'm glad that's done. But now I need to work on the update.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doing some Facebook posts on Hope This Works.
Yes.
Things like that
Yep.
too.
And I am writing a blog to go with the video, which kind of is another deeper layer of what's behind the video.
Right.
So, yep.
And that'll be up on hopethisworks.net
Yes.
as soon as I fire up the theme and change name servers and all that
No pressure.
technical mumbo jumbo. But yeah, we'll be doing Hope This
Getting on
Works
there,
on that
right?
real quick.
Yep. What'd you do this week?
All kinds of stuff. I got cutting board almost ready to ship, a CVC block down to Texas. Got another order for a 12 by 18. Got an order for recipe boxes.
Which he was thinking about doing, but now he actually has it on his to-do list.
Now they're actually sold, and I wasn't advertising them. But actually, this gal is super cool. She bought these recipe boxes, one for herself and two for her granddaughters, which are 6 and 9.
Which is awesome.
And she is putting handwritten recipes in each of those boxes, and then she's going to give them to her granddaughters when they get married, many, many years from now.
Right.
So that was a really cool
I think that's so
story that she added, and I'm actually probably add a special touch to each one of those boxes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to make more recipe
Gonna have
boxes.
to do more. There are other people that want some, yeah.
So I'll batch some out, and I'll have a few available for you folks. I will put on our community page. I vacuumed the shop twice this week.
Vacuumed the shop twice. You did some videos.
I did some videos.
What'd you do this week?
I did my shop vlog. I'm going backwards.
Yes, you
Let's
are.
start at the beginning.
Back it up.
To
Small scale powder coating.
Oh yeah, small scale powder coating. I had to powder coat the hardware for the barn door kit on the kennel. The lag bolts were too long. They were black, which was great, but they were too long. They would stuck out on the inside. And there was a couple different options there, and then I kind of scratched my head, and I said, ooh, I could buy different hardware and powder coat it. So a lot of those comments in that video were like, I didn't know you could do that. Man, that's a game changer for my shop. So I was pretty happy with that.
Awesome.
I'm making Sawdust channel. And then I did
Time lapse.
my time-lapse bench build video, which really shows how I built my 24-foot benches. Don't
Run with scissors.
Don't run with scissors, Kevin. I was encouraged more to wear a dust mask,
Yes.
which I ran out of my little disposables.
I didn't know he was out.
And they're okay. But actually the price that I pay for continuing to use those disposables, I might have just well kind of up my game and get more of a woodworker's mask. They're a little more pricey. I have a couple that I'm going to put on my wish list or shopping list. And I was working on my dust collection. I shopped for some hose and some pieces and parts, and they're also on my shopping list. So that project is coming together really quick. I did a shop vlog, which talked about the upcoming projects. I'm going to be moving my table saw.
You did say you put a couple bombshells on there.
Bombshells.
Bombshells.
Yeah.
What's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I worked on all the participants' prizes.
Right. Prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Everybody gets one.
I found an inspirational score.
Yes. Yeah, I get off work yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he texts me right as I'm getting off work. Hey.
So.
Like. I said, yes.
There's something free by McDonald's. Can you come pick me up? Please.
We could swing over there and get it. Okay.
I needed her help. It was heavy.
It was heavy.
And more of the story. Friday morning, I saw 3 of these things on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, oh, I need those. Oh, I'm not going to ruin her lunch.
That's very sweet.
So then I prayed.
You just came together, right?
And it was like 4:45. Together. I went back on Facebook Marketplace and it says 1 left. First come, first serve. I was like, yes. The seas parted and like.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. And that's really all I can say.
That video is coming soon too, though, right?
Very, very soon.
Right
I shot my intro for that video for making sawdust.
It's something you need in your shop.
Totally.
It fits perfectly with what you got going on. Right?
But it does not fit down in the shop.
Right. It has to be taken apart in the back of my truck. Okay.
Yes.
So, sounds like we may get snow.
Yeah, actually, we got a shot of snow here a few days ago. Snowed pretty hard.
It was, yeah. It got kind of icy and slushy, and yeah.
At 2-3 inches, and then today was 40-something degrees.
Nice, yes.
And we are under winter storm watch.
Depending on which side of the interstate you're on.
Yep. We're just a couple miles this way of the interstate.
Yep.
And we're in northern Campbell County, which goes all the way up to Montana,
yes.
70 miles away. And southern Campbell County, which is 10 miles that way, is under winter storm warning. So
watch your warning there. We don't know how this is going to go. We might or might not get 6 or more inches of snow.
Right.
Possibly.
Starting sometime
and
tomorrow
wind
afternoon.
Probably too, right?
Lots of wind up until then, yeah.
Okay.
Southwest 30-mile-an-hour winds. Yep.
Oh.
Nothing like living on the prairie, though, boy.
No, nothing like that. I mean, it was challenging. You'd see it start to snow, and that'd be one thing. But the wind would blow overnight, and the driveway would completely disappear. There was a day out there on the prairie. Do you remember? We went into town in the morning, and then we went back home, which was a good hour plus round trip. By the time it was time for me to go to work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was about 1:15 when I left. So about 3 hours later, I was snowed in, couldn't get out because the wind had blown. So yeah, this is totally different than that.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what else we got here. You have a milestone on making sawdust.
Yeah, I hit 500 subscribers a few days back.
Yay.
Still climbing. That's pretty cool.
Yep. I have reached day 8 of the 90-day smoothie challenge, and it's working out. It's working out. So I can't wait to show you guys that stuff.
I've been getting the dregs of her smoothie.
Yep, he gets the last little bit if there's some left.
It's usually about
good for him.
half a coffee cup.
Yeah. That way I don't have to worry about so much about, well, I'm not going to waste it.
Right.
And sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less, depending. Have you had a favorite day?
Really doesn't matter.
No, not particular on any of them?
No.
Okay.
Tastes like applesauce.
All right. Kind of like a little bit. Yeah, it's good for him. I just tell him it's good for him.
Cool.
Did some video footage yesterday when I got home from work. Was that yesterday?
Yep.
Yep. And why did you do that?
Because we got our package.
No, not that one. The thing. Okay, maybe it was the day before that. No, it was yesterday. Because Nora talks.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Nora talks, and he has been going to do some footage. Okay, so when I come home from work, you'll see. I go in the bedroom.
Right now you'll see it.
And, take my shoes off, take my coat off, take my jacket off, get my jammies on, or whatever. And Nora tells stories, and I'm telling you, it's closer and closer to English all the time. I want you to check out this footage. You're going to put it right here, right?
Yeah.
And tell me what you hear. Because I'm sure I hear some words there.
Please don't put swear words in the comments.
Yeah.
She might swear.
She probably does.
Story time?
Hi.
Okay. Tell Mom stories. Okay. What'd you do all day, Daddy? That sounded like nothing.
Your daddy.
What? 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 Okay. Go tell Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Oh. Where's...
What now?
I know. He's okay now. I know. He's okay now. I know. Okay. It's okay. It's better now. Okay.
Oh boy. What?
Bless you. I love you too. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Yes, you do. There's things in my way.
Okay, come on.
Right here. Come on.
Come on.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Turn around. Nobody wants to see your backside. Turn around. Come on. Come here. Come here.
Turn around.
Stick it in there, Missy.
So, what was
Okay,
your
so
question? My
before
question.
we get that far, I just want to talk a little bit today. Okay, so my day, part of it, and I wanted to talk about this because it was like I was doing it. I'm like, I can put that in the video. This morning, I spent some time, doing up dishes and cleaning around and stuff, and while I took a shower, and okay, so music is something that I very much enjoy. I love music. I like listening to music, and I always have my whole life. The other day, in case you guys, forgotten, Dave did a video when he got the vinyl that I sent him, and it was so cool. Like, the video was like, oh yeah, I forgot, I love that album. I love that album. So I was listening to some of those. I was listening to some Carole King this morning while I was cleaning around, and some Wings Over America, Paul McCartney and Wings, and it was so much fun. It was so very enjoyable. When I listen to Carole King, some of that stuff makes me cry. It does. Why would I listen to stuff that makes me cry? I have a soft heart. That's
Because she's a girl.
I'm a girl. But it reminds me that I can feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay to cry. And then I move on. I've even prayed for softness. I endeavor to be able to feel. Makes me think about a TED Talk that I watched a while back, where the gal talked about how not feeling is dead people goals.
Yeah.
It's a great TED Talk. I'm sure you could find it if you want to watch it. And there's no victory to me in having a hard heart or a hardened heart, someone who can't feel. That seems to me like it's still victimhood, I'm so hard-hearted because the world is difficult and this happened, is still being a victim to it, My thought there is, if you feel it, get through, and then roll and bounce. That's my thing, If you can roll and bounce through something, that's resilience. And so that's what I was thinking about while I was listening to music. And then I was just listening to Wings Over America in the shower, and, well, not just in the shower, in the kitchen cleaning up, and in the shower. I took it with me because I wasn't done yet, and I was getting my move on. I was doing the whole, dancing around and thing and having a good time with it. And I can get to parts in my life where I forget to include music, and that is such a sad, sad shame to me. I don't necessarily dig background music because it just distracts me. But if I can find ways in my life to purposefully add music that I enjoy, yay me. It was fun. It was a lot of fun this morning. So, without further ado,
What was your
I just wanted to share that. My question last week was, do y'all have any questions?
Oh, we are waiting for the prizes till the end.
Prizes. Yeah, here we are. You ready? You got anything else you want to do before anything else there?
No?
No? Okay, so there we are. Your question, the unofficial question of the week, the one that wins the prizes, right? was, how old is Dave? And where does he live? Well, everybody knew where he lived because all you had to do was go to Dave's channel and find out where he lives, right? And Dave lives in New Hampshire. Oak Knob Farm, Dave, right? He's our buddy. And so, like, I hope Dave wasn't at all. I don't think so. Dave was such a good sport.
He's a good sport.
Everybody thought that Dave was older than dirt. Dave actually
is younger than I am.
So, and you're not older than dirt.
No.
Well, he's in his what, early mid 40s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody got it correct. Well, who was the closest as far as your call on it?
Jim Dockrell.
And why are you saying that?
Well, he guessed 137. But Jim's Canadian.
There's a logic here.
And New Hampshire is this far away from Canada.
Canada?
That's how they say
It's French, right?
It's on the East Coast.
You're going to show off for the...
And so with the, metric Canadian conversion, and it's, if you include the whole Phillips and Robertson head screw thing debate, Jim is actually like within a year or two, 137.
Something like that.
Converts down to like 42.
40 something.
42 American years.
So Dave included, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 people that answered the question. Each of them is going to win a prize. Kevin made it with his own little handies, and it is the sweetest, tiny keyboard, or sweetest, tiny cutting board keychain that you have ever seen.
I have many.
Yes.
End grain, cutting board, keychains
right
in my hand.
Yep.
So, if you please...
There you go. If you answered it, make sure we have your address.
If you answered it, make sure we have your address, and you will receive...
Yay.
We will mail you an end grain cutting board. There's 5 species. That's
right.
Purple heart, yellow heart, oak, cherry, and walnut. And yes, I made them. So each of you get a cutting board.
So now, I don't know if you had wanted to do that before or after. So
no, that's cool.
My question last week, and you can do it.
They're all still here.
They're all still here, right? My question last week was, do they have any questions for us? And we got
a bunch.
2, 3, 4, 5 people asked us specific questions. Some of them I answered in comments, but then it was like, wow, why not just share the information on video?
Absolutely.
So we're like, well, we'll answer those next week's, which is now this week's video. And so one gal, Mary, would we consider doing lives again?
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We've thought about doing them on special occasions.
Yep.
And you never know, things may morph again. So, yeah, lives, not necessarily this week.
No, not this week.
Right? And the reason that we didn't do lives anymore is because, one, I was working on Tuesdays.
Right.
And it takes you all day to set up for a live for some reason.
It kind of, yeah. I'll probably be able to be more efficient, in the future, but kind of hijacked my week.
Yeah.
And kind of threw off my flow, and then I had some tech issues and stuff like that.
So let's think about, special occasions.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Robin asked the question, if we could live in any growing zone, what would it be?
We talked about that for about an hour that night when we got that question.
And I explained it in a comment, but...
And...
My original was, I want to live someplace where I can grow coffee and olives, but I would not actually enjoy living in that kind of climate.
Right.
So
then there's really a lot of alternatives to what type of growing we want to do that's outdoor growing, and how long do we want to grow.
Heavens, Missy.
Honestly, I'm a northern boy, so I build a big old greenhouse and put heat in it.
Yep.
And I'll grow all year round. So growing climate zone would be different. But then again, I really wouldn't mind being a snowbird and going bass fishing in Texas in February.
Big dreams, baby, big dreams.
But then in, June and July, I'd like to be in northern Michigan.
Right. When I'm retired, which is another 15 plus years, I would really like to live on a lake.
Yeah.
Where there's some trees.
Oh yeah.
With and I think about having a boarding house and a little boat with a little motor. Little boat.
Little boat.
A little boat. Just to go putting out to go fishing. And then putting back.
Oh no, you need a big boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat than that. I'm afraid of the water, remember? Well, I'm afraid of the fish, not the water. The water has a lot of power. I respect it immensely. And a tow truck. Don't ask me why. So, anyway, that's, in the north, in the south. We're going to have a big greenhouse at some point. Just so we can grow all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sherry asked, and she wasn't the only one that asked, how did we meet?
I was a single dude living in Sturgis, South Dakota, going to college, and had my cat.
Yep.
And I figured I'd be quite honest and start an online dating profile. And after filtering through a handful of crazy women, and this young lady came along and brought me dinner.
Yep. I got him through the stomach. It's true. Let's see. So, Emma asked. Not only did she ask, she also asked, how did we meet? So what's our favorite foods?
What is our favorite food?
What's your favorite food? And what's my favorite foods? What's our favorite foods?
Oh, boy.
Foods is foods for you, right?
Foods.
What's your favorite? If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life.
Oh, that's difficult.
That's toughy, right? Is there anything that if somebody said you can never have that again?
I'd be devastated.
What?
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs? Okay, so you like chili dogs the best.
But authentic Nathan's hot dogs or Kowalski from Detroit dogs.
Because they're better.
They're better. Oh, it's a real dog.
In my lifetime, I wouldn't mind going somewhere and experiencing one of those real dogs. Yeah. I'm in Wyoming.
They don't make chili dogs here.
Not like that, no. Okay. So your favorite food is probably a chili dog.
Yeah.
You're fond of pizza too.
I'm fond of pizza, but I like chili dogs.
And fish.
Fish is a food group, though.
Would you say that primarily your favorite thing is meat?
Well, yeah, but I'd probably subcategorize that. I'd probably say if I were to have one meat only ever again, it would probably be fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fish,
honestly.
As a food group.
Yeah, most people would probably probably say beef.
Yeah, but you like fish.
I'd say fish for me.
Okay, so if I had to pick one thing that I can only ever eat that again for the rest of my life, I'm afraid I would have to pick brownies. Straight up. Chocolate is a food group. And my least favorite food is... Do you know that about me?
No.
You don't know what my least favorite food is? I don't like lima beans, and I'm not crazy about tomatoes, yeah. I like them cooked, but I've not ever experienced a raw tomato that made me go, oh, yum.
Let's not bring up the ketchup tomato debate.
No, we don't have to get to the debate. So is there any food that you don't like, your least favorite food?
Avocados.
See, it's funny because I never had avocados growing up. And I never experienced guacamole. At some point in my life when I was grown, I realized I don't like guacamole. So I assumed I don't like avocados. Now, then one day somebody slapped some avocado on a sandwich that I was about to eat. And I went, okay. And it was so good. Now, you don't like avocados. You do know that I put them in the smoothies. Okay. They're good for you. Okay.
I thought she was going to poison me at first.
Yeah, they're good. They're yummy. They're so
That's what I asked her when she came to my door at Sturgis.
Creamy. No, that was, am I going to cut up in little pieces?
That's right.
Right. If we could visit a country, what country would we visit?
Probably somewhere in Northern Europe.
Northern Europe, huh?
Yeah.
I think
Ireland, Scandinavia, Sweden,
that would be
Norway.
awesome. I think Ireland would be absolutely
Somewhere around
fabulous.
there. Yeah.
However, if I legit could pick one place to say, okay, here, pick a vacation, I might go Mediterranean. I have Greek relatives. Which leads to the last question she asks, or do we know where our ancestors are from? I have Greek roots, yeah, so.
Yeah, and I'm Northern European.
No. So we'd go back to our roots. How about that?
Yeah.
Huh? I'd go with you, you go with me.
Right, that's cool.
Awesome. Cool.
We'll split at that one train station and then
No,
we'll meet back
we'll go
up.
together, fool.
Oh.
A Mediterranean cruise just sounds fascinating to me.
That's a big boat.
It's a big boat, that's right. I would love to go to Greece. I think it would be neat. Yeah. But Ireland and Scandinavian, or, it's fascinating to me too. There's some pretty places up there. Let's see, is that it? No. Do you have any favorite actors or musicians? And this is still Emma. She had a lot of questions.
I'm a big Tom Hanks fan.
Yeah, you do like Tom Hanks.
And probably Will Ferrell.
You do like Will Ferrell. I'm not as big a Will Ferrell fan. Sorry, Will. But I dig Tom Hanks a lot. Yeah, a lot.
Musicians.
I love me some Shinedown.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have very eclectic tastes in music. I've been listening to music most of my life, except for the times where it fell away for a while. I grew up on like the Beatles and the Stones. You had more of a...
I had more of a Motown.
Yeah.
That's what Mom and Dad listened to. Temps and Tops and, Stevie Wonder and all that.
Which I heard that stuff too.
Probably oldies. I'd jam to some oldies, man. And not like 70s Skinner oldies. I'm not taking anything away from that, but the oldies like the Beach Boys and all that. Jan and Dean and stuff like that was music in my house growing up.
So, but if I had to pick, I go to Shinedown quite often. I do. I love some Shinedown. Can I say this? Yeah. Hashtag Shinedown writes heart songs, because their lyrics speak to me, and they have for quite a long time. Mm-hmm. I have said almost jokingly that they write the soundtrack to my life and have been for a while, and it's been a progression. Now, I really hope that the next album they put out isn't all depressed, because I don't want to go there. I hope it's really happy and upbeat and lots of success and happy stuff in that, because it is the soundtrack to my life. Let's see. Is that all I got to do there? I think so, yeah. So, and then Norma asked us some questions as well. She asked us, they're tough, yeah.
Tough ones.
How we doing? Are we making ends meet? Are we getting ahead somewhat? Are we making any good church friends? And are we socializing? So, how we doing? You know what? We have a good attitude, no matter what. Even when we lived on the prairie, looking back, and a lot of people, and there have been people that have commented, that was like survival.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But it was what we were doing. We were committed to that. We're gonna make this work thing. So we have a good attitude about everything. Is everything perfect? Not always. No. But we're doing okay. We make adjustments as we need to. We're getting better at things. Yep. Yeah. Are we making ends meet? Man, we're getting better all the time. There are some tough months. But we're getting better all the time. We're really taking a look at our finances to make sure that the retirement dream, we're putting a plan together, trying to plan that out so it actually happens, instead of just, I hope that happens. We want to plan it. So,
yeah, 7 months ago, we were not making it.
No.
And we've made a 180 from that.
Big improvement. Yeah.
But there's not a lot of money to go around, and there's every week is kind of
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
But we're getting better, and we're getting further.
Getting better.
And we're getting closer.
Getting caught up, yeah.
So.
Yep.
Uh,
Do we have any good church friends? You know, the people at church, and this is something I put in a comment. They're very lovely people. I think that church is just too big for me.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal. And I feel guilty about now thinking about church shopping, because that's a thing. But I come from the church that we went to out in Pine Haven was on a big day, there were probably 12 people.
Right.
So to me, the bigger the church, the less intimate it is, the less transparent people really are. There's a church here in town. It's huge. We drove past it one day. It was like, oh my gosh.
Garage selling, yeah.
Look at all those people. Now, when I ask about that church, I am told that that's where people go to church when they want to be seen at church.
Oh.
So, because there's not going to be any, how do you, fellowship with that many people?
Right.
So I think about it in terms of, what do I want to get out of a church? I want real connections like these, where I can be really, really, really real.
Right.
And where they are too. So anyway, and are we socializing? Yes, we are. We're socializing with you. Do we need much more socialization than this? No.
No, I don't go out to the bars and play darts.
That's what you do here,
bowling.
yeah.
I don't do that socializing.
It's kind of what people do here. That's the thing here.
Yeah.
And we can't do that.
Not my thing.
Yeah. I have never needed a whole lot of socialization. I am an introvert. So what I do get at work, which involves a lot of people, and doing this is real connection for me.
Oh yeah.
And then I have him. So, and I talk to my family.
And
friends once in a while.
I like my alone time, my private time, but that
too.
helps me stay within my head and be balanced with my responsibilities and stuff like that. But I talk probably 3 times a day or 3 times a week with a friend of mine online. I actually voice conversation for at least an hour.
Yep.
And it's kind of an accountability rundown, and let's keep each other on plan, and that's socialization. But then I interact with comments. I watch other YouTube videos and I interact with those comments. So there's a lot of my socialization there. I also,
oh my goodness,
a couple online forums that I interact with daily.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I do. Okay.
So there's socialization there. I talk to my mom, talk to my sister, and
yep.
But no, I don't really need to go out.
When we do go places.
We talked to the lady at the grocery store.
Right, yeah, we go to the grocery store. Yeah. We've talked about creating a specific date night. Because it is important to put the work into a relationship.
Yeah.
You have to both continue to believe that you both want to be in the relationship, So we've talked about adding a specific date night. And I think it would be okay to include going to the grocery store as a date night. What do you guys think? And that's one of the ways we socialize. Now, Kevin doesn't get out of the house every day.
No.
I go to work 5 days a week, but you stay home, so...
New Instagram stuff. New Instagram hashtag.
Yeah.
Produce section selfie. Coffee aisle selfie. Dog food aisle selfie. Just spitballing.
I don't know.
Are we about done with this?
Yeah, I think we're finished.
I think Dave's getting bored.
I think Dave is getting... So is Nora. She's ready to go outside.
I think she has to go to the bathroom.
All right. Well, I think we answered all the questions.
Awesome questions, guys.
As best we could, right?
Do you have a question of the week?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Never even thought about mine.
Do you have one?
No.
No. Oh, no. Okay, so like
Awkward
I
silence.
can come up with something. I can. Because I want to get to know them better.
I got one.
want to get to know them better. Okay, you go first. Yeah.
Unofficial question of the week is, how many children do you have?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we get to know them that way. And are they grown or living with you, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. And my question, I guess, in the theme of what I've been working on all week long is, are there any changes in your life that you see the need to make but can't quite figure out how to do it? That's my question.
Awesome.
I am full of that. Whatever that is. Anyway.
Thank you for joining us here at Hope This Works, the channel all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity, possibly building snowmen, giving away prizes when you answer the question right,
making my own videos,
making our own videos, having a dog that talks, and building relationships. As always, hope this works.